start a true crime series here in the channel. I already started in Portuguese and some of you asked me to do it in English. So I'm going to do it, and we're going to start with a terrifying crime. A crime that really broke my heart when I heard about it here on YouTube. As many of you know, I don't do TV, I don't watch TV. So I heard about this on channels that talk about true crime and podcasts and everything. So that's why I wanted to start with it, and remembering that I just want, first of all, to honor the memory of the victims and the family of the victims and send my condolences. And I can't imagine what you guys go through every day. And if you go through anything like that, any kind of abuse from a narcissistic person, you are my thoughts and prayers as well. So the case that we are going to talk about today is going to be the Watts family murders. So the Watts family murders occurred on early morning of August 13 in 2018 in Frederick, Colorado. While being interviewed by the police, Christopher Lee Watts admitted to killing his pregnant wife, Shannon Catherine Watts, by strangulation. Their daughters, 4-year-old Bella and 3-year-old Celeste, died of asphyxiation due to smoldering. Watts then disposed of his daughters' bodies in oil tanks and buried his wife in a shallow grave at his worksite. He pleaded guilty on November 6, 2018 to the multiple accounts of first-degree murder. As part of the plea deal, when the death penalty was removed from sentencing, he was sentenced to 5 life sentences with the possibility of parole, 3 to be served consecutively and 2 to be served concurrently. So I guess he has to be born 5 times to actually fulfill his penalty, his sentence. This crime is absurdly painful to me because I can't imagine a father actually kill not only a pregnant woman, a woman who trusted him, a woman that loved him, that helped him build a family, but also kill his 2 daughters. As I was listening to this case description, I actually heard several people analyze him and give more information than the information contained in this Wikipedia article. Apparently he was having an affair with a co-worker while still married to Shannon, and he wasn't happy because Shannon got pregnant, and he basically disposed of his family. A very specific trait of a narcissist. When the kids, they can't experience true love. So when the family and the kids were not giving him something, fulfilling a duty in his eyes, he disposed of them. And if you watch the tapes of him talking, I just want to punch him right in the throat. I am against death penalty, but in cases like that, I am in favor of torture. I think he should live a life penalty, not die, but he should be beaten every single day for the things that he did. I know this is not very Christian-like of me, and I'm sorry. I get very heated with this case, especially because he admitted to the cop that he killed Celeste in front of Bella, and then Bella, an angel, a 4-year-old child that is your daughter, sees that and asks you, "Are you going to do the same thing to me?" And he said yes. How can a person really do that? I mean, this is beyond human, in my opinion. So let's keep on. I'm sorry, but this really pissed me off. The background: Christopher Watts, this a-hole, and Shannon Catherine were natives of Spring Lakes and Aberdeen, North Carolina, respectively. They met in 2010 and were married in Mecklenburg County on November 3, 2012, according to online records. They had two daughters, Bella Marie Watts, born in December 17, 2013, and Celeste Catherine C.C. Watts, born in July 17, 2015. The family lived in a 5-bedroom home in Frederick, Colorado, purchased in 2013. The couple declared bankruptcy in 2015. Chris Watts was employed by Anadarko Petroleum, while Shannon was indefinite representative of an MLM multi-level company called Thrive. At the time of her death, she was 15 weeks pregnant with a child, which they planned to name Nico Lee Watts. Her due date was January 31, 2019. Disappearance. Shannon returned home from a business trip to Arizona at about 1:48 a.m. on August 13, 2018. Having received a ride from a friend and colleague, Nicole Atkinson, Grace was home with the children. Later that day, Shannon and the two children were reported missing by Atkinson, who had become concerned when Shannon missed a scheduled OBGYN appointment and failed to return text messages. After Shannon missed a business meeting, Atkinson went to the Watts home at approximately 12:10 p.m. When the doorbell and knocks were unanswered, Atkinson notified Chris and called the Frederick Police Department. An officer arrived to conduct a welfare check at about 1:40 p.m. Chris, who had arrived home from work, talked with the officer and discussed ways to locate his missing family. During the welfare check, he gave the police officer permission to search the house, but none of the family was found. The researchers discovered Shannon's purse containing her phone, wedding ring, and keys. Her car, which still contained the children's car seats, was at the garage. The FBI and the Colorado Bureau of Investigation joined the investigation on the next day, August 14. Chris gave interviews to the Denver stations outside his house, pleading for his family return. Investigators with cadaver and search dogs could be heard at the property during the interview. So, as what I heard from other podcasters and other YouTubers is that the depths of this maniacal, crazy, narcissist monster, it's incredible. Weeks before he actually killed his children, he took a picture and said that one of the kids placed a blanket on top of a doll, like if it was a cadaver, and he sent that image to the wife. Okay, he was telling how much he loved his lover, his mistress, the girlfriend. He was telling her how much he loved her and everything, and how horrible Shannon was, right? Because that's what they do. Narcissists always they love bomb you, and then they turn you into the monster because everyone is wrong but them. And he loved bomb this poor girl. Poor girl, I say that, but honestly, she knew he was married. She was his co-worker, and I think that's a lack of character as well. But the depths of the whole theater of pleading for his family to come home just show how sick this dude is and why I think he deserves a lot more than what he is getting. Arrest and charges. Chris Watts was arrested on the August 15, so it did not last long. His BS. According to the arrest affidavit, Watts failed a polygraph test and subsequently confessed to murdering Shannon. He asked to speak to his father before confessing. According to the affidavit, Watts was having an affair and claimed to have asked for separation from his wife. During the investigation, he claimed Shannon had strangled the children. Of course, it was her fault. In response to his request for separation, in a fit of rage, he strangled her and then transported 3 of the bodies to the remote oil storage site where he worked. So again, he's trying to paint himself as the hero. He was just defending the honor of his dead children. Honestly, I can't even. The authorities located the bodies of the Watts family and the property of his former employer. On August 16, Watts had been fired from his job. On August 15, the day of the arrest, the children's bodies were found hidden in oil tanks. Shannon was buried in a shallow grave nearby. It has been said that even the position where she was buried was to desecrate, to humiliate the body. So he kept on his quest to humiliate and desecrate his wife and children. Oh, Jesus Christ. Take the wheel because I can't. On August 21st, Watts was charged with 5 counts of first-degree murder, including an additional 1 count per child, cited as a death of a child who had not yet attained 12 years of age, and the defendant was in a position of trust. Unlawful termination of a pregnancy, and 3 counts of tampering with diseased human body. The case has been connected in the media to a crime of family annihilation. Many of these crimes occur in August before school starts, which may delay detection and investigation. According to the FBI profiler Candace DeLong, cases such as Chris Watts are rare because family annihilators usually commit suicide after the murders. An action that Watts claimed to have contemplated out of guilt for his actions. I really don't believe he feels guilty at all. I think he feels sorry for himself for being caught, because in his crazy mind he would not be caught. He would just keep on going and find other victims. But of course that's my opinion and I'm not an expert. Also, Watts had a new girlfriend that he was very excited about on the side. She had a side chick. In an interview with Dr. Phil, Watts' lawyer claimed that he confessed to killing Shannon after an argument regarding divorce. During the murder, Bella walked in. Watts then told his daughter that her mother was sick. He loaded Shannon's body in the back of his work truck and his daughter's without car seats in the back. Later, he smothered both of the children one after another with a blanket in the backseat of his truck. Chris later confessed in a letter to Sharon Kendall that he attempted to smother his daughters first. However, after doing so and proceeding to Shannon, his daughters awoke from unconsciousness and discovered him with Shannon wrapped in a blanket, at which point he told them she was sick. The sick one was him. Plea deal and sentencing. Chris Watts pleaded guilty to the murders on November 6. The death penalty was not put forward by the district attorney on the request of Shannon family, who did not wish any further deaths. They were supportive of the decision and accepted the plea deal. On November 19, Watts was sentenced to 5 life sentences, 3 consecutives and 2 concurrents, without the possibility of parole. He received an additional 48 years of unlawful termination of his wife's pregnancy and 36 years for 3 charges of tampering with a deceased body. On December 3, 2018, Watts was moved to an out-of-state location due to security concerns. It is very funny how it's not funny, it's interesting how even criminals have morals and moral codes. I don't think any other criminal, for as crazy as unlawful they are, they would never accept a monster like that to live in the same place that they live. And I just can't deal with it. I can't deal with the thought that a father would do that to 2 beautiful little girls. And if you go research about this crime in podcasts and stuff like that a little bit more, you're going to find out that how narcissistic he was. Poor Shannon, because she was a MLM right? So she was online. She posted a lot on Instagram, on Facebook. She was basically an influencer, and she showed this perfect family. And I think it shows also the depths of lack of character of the girlfriend, the side piece, because she knew Shannon. She knew that he was married, and she kept going and telling him she loved him, and listening to him telling her that he loved her. And I think he even told her that Shannon was pregnant, and that he asked Shannon to get an abortion, and Shannon didn't want to. Later on, he even blamed the supplements. He said that the supplements were making him too crazy. So this kind of narcissistic behavior shows a complete disregard for human life, a complete lack of love or affection or empathy, in my opinion, and a godlike view of himself, because somehow he thought he could annihilate his whole family and keep on going and build another life with this side piece girl who would probably get murdered as well in the future when he finds something better. Okay, and he never actually admitted the depths of how horrible this crime is. He's always putting the blame on something else. I think even his mother said you would never be able to do that. Well, that's always what they say. Oh, that person, I can't believe that person can do that. That's why that I personally, I don't trust people. I tell that to people all the time. I really don't. I trust dogs, I trust snakes, I trust anything. But I don't trust other human beings. So always analyze people around you. Read about psychopathic behavior, read about narcissistic behavior. And when people have narcissistic traits, don't let yourself become a victim. I know that many of us still dealt with people that had narcissistic traits. And if you want to share your experience, you can put down below in the comments. But if you identify those traits in somebody, run as fast as you can, because they don't have empathy and they are just one step to psychopathy. And my heart and prayers are again with the family of Shannon, and the friends and what they had to go through, and may this type of crime don't repeat. Unfortunately, we know it's going to repeat, but let us hope and pray that people can seeing the signs and be aware, you know. And it's just sad. It is just sad. But we hope and pray that those little babies are in heaven, so is Shannon with the Lord, and it's just break our hearts. So if you see something, say something, and never take for granted, I think, the lives and the chance that you have for a new day. So if you'd like to see more videos like that, where I talk a little bit about the crime and give my honest, sincere opinion about it, just let it in the comments down below. You can even leave comments about crimes you'd like to be featured here. And I hope and pray that you are all safe and love each other and show empathy and try to bring healing to communities and not heartbreak such as this monster did. So may you be blessed, and I hope you have a wonderful night of sleep. I see you in the next video. Bye bye.